Does your Dollar Tree have the bamboo rings? Mine doesn't anymore. So I came up with an idea. I got this whole thing of old embroidery hoops at the thrift store. So I was like, wait a minute, I can use these for this craft. So I'm just using an old cereal box just for kind of the back part of the sign. And we're going to do that on both of them because the bigger side, we're going to actually use the Dollar Tree, the adhesive vinyl that's at Buffalo Plaid. And then for the smaller hoop, we are going to use the white faux leather that Dollar Tree has also. Now, I love this Buffalo Plaid, but it's a little bit bright for me. So once I put it down on the board, I'm going to cut around it, trim around the edges and everything. But I like to sand it just a little bit, just so that it looks not so fresh and new, because like I said, for being the black and white pattern, it's a little bit bright for what I'm going to do with the craft. So I just lightly go over it with my little sanding block there. And then we will move on to the faux leather from Dollar Tree. Now, you guys, the way I have found, the faux leather is not adhesive back, but the way I have found for it to stick really, really good to projects is using a regular old craft stick. And so that's what we're going to do for the lower, for the smaller hoop. And I'm just kind of guesstimating there, and then we'll put the glue stick all the way on the bottom, or all the way around, and then we'll lay it down there and trim around that also, and then we'll put that smaller hoop over the top of it. Now this little love wood piece, that's from Dollar Tree also, and I'm just going to use my ink pad. I love to faux paint with this because it leaves the coolest charcoaly gray, almost black color, and I love it. And I thought that would go really cool with the Buffalo Plaid. And so if y'all have done this before, it takes a while for the ink to dry. So when I move over to the other side, I just kind of use my paper towel just to hold it because this stuff gets everywhere. And then I let it dry for a little bit. And then I was like, ooh, I want to kind of distress this as well. And sometimes when you sand over that ink pad, it almost gives it this denim look. If you go one way and then the other, I don't know. I just love the way it looks. I think it's so super cool. And that ink pad, you guys, is called Black Soot. So it's one of my favorite colors. All right, so now we are going to hot glue the two pieces together. And then you see down there, I've got a package of those little foam roses. At Dollar Tree, they have the bigger ones, and then they have smaller ones. And I thought, oh, that would be so cute to put at the bottom, because really, you guys, we could just hang this on the wall. We could hang it in a wreath. We could do so many different things with this. But I love the idea of the circle in the circle, but breaking it up with a pattern and some other stuff. So I'm loving how that's looking. And then I just hot glued the flowers right on there. So really easy peasy. I love easy peasy crafts. So this is my way of not getting those embroidery hoops anymore from Dollar Tree or the bamboo hoops. Well, we can just use embroidery hoops instead. So once everything gets all hot glued into place, I am going to show you guys the finished project. Look how cute it is. So I'm going to put this in a wreath. I think that's what I ended up doing with it. So you guys, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to follow the page for more crafts. Thanks, friends.